Frank, I think what sets golf apart from other sports is that the fan can get so close to the great athlete as the round is being played.
Yeah, well, that's why the sport itself, and we consider it more intimate for that reason. Most golf spectators play the game. Whereas other sports, you don't see NFL players sitting in the grandstand. You see spectators, but most golf fans are golfers.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Oh, no, this one needs a break. This one looks like it's headed out of bounds. Frank, ball is in the rough here. What are the problems on this next shot?
Well, this is really where the skill level comes in. This is where the good player separates himself from the rest.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
Superb shot.
Well, it's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one.
Frank, you like his chances to walk away with a par here?
Well, with a good shot, Rich, yeah, that's certainly on the cards in that. And you think you just write a par down at the end of the hole. Don't tell anyone about it. It certainly won't affect the scorecard at the end of the day. So that's the goal right here.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Even par early on. Just a couple of feet. Has the putt, and now at -1. Frank, they call this second hole Black Rock. They also call it the most heavily bunkered hole on the entire course. What do you have to do to stay away from them?
Well, it plays in the same direction as the first hole. So the prevailing breeze normally off the right. He's winding this one up. Does he have the power, though?
That appeared to be a good strike right there, Frank.
Oh, good. It's just towering. Look at that, hanging in the sky.
I mean, he just blasted it down the fairway, well over 325 yards. And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. So on the putting surface, and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second. Settles in, looking to knock it in tight. looking to make a move. This putt for birdie. -2 for the day. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. 1 under early in the round. Now at the third hole here at Royal Troon, and Frank, another sort of short par 4, just 379 yards.
Yeah, simplicity's the key here, Rich. You don't really want to hit the ball more than 280 yards. Reason why is there's a burn there. And then from there, still only a wedge into a green that has 2 tiers.
Good tee shot right in the short grass.
Rich, there's rough and rough. That ball is needle nose down.
Can't even see it from here. Now playing the second here at the par 4. This is a good-looking shot. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way.
Rich, these winds haven't subsided at all today. It's certainly a tough test out there right now for these players.
They get your attention, don't they, as a player?
They have club selection right now, vital.
You put the ball back in your stance just a little bit?
If you're going to hit it down.
Locked in on the read and the speed.
It's amazing. Doesn't matter how close it goes. It's an extra shot. That one will definitely hurt.
Steady, solid, and at 1 under par right now. It's a big putt right here for birdie. Nice solid start to the round. Tee to green looks to be in command.
Yeah, it's surprising. I thought he might have been a little shaky out of the gate, but certainly proved me wrong.
Rich Lerner back at historic Royal Troon with Frank Novola, who's played the Open Championship on 2 occasions here at a golf course that goes back to the late 1800s. This is the first par 5, Frank, on the golf course, and you would think a chance to make a birdie and get that ball started.
It certainly is. Dogleg right, 2 bunkers on the left. If you hit the ball a little bit straight, you'll certainly get into those pot bunkers. The one on the right, most people can carry. You carry that, this par 5, more than reachable.
That is massive off the tee.
Meters, yards, I don't care how you measure that. That's got to be what? 300 meters, 325 yards, something like that. What a great shot. Second shot.
Second from an excellent lie. Just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
Setting up for an approach shot here. Frank, there was another playoff at Royal Troon 2004 in another case where a Hall of Fame player was beaten.
That's right. That was Ernie Els versus Todd Hamilton. Todd Hamilton had won Honda earlier in the year. He'd left the Japanese tour, and he'd gone to the Open Championship actually full of confidence. But unbeknown to Ernie Els, he was going to be beaten by the use of the utility club. Remember, Todd Hamilton, time and time again, when he would miss the green, would chip with the utility club and beat Ernie Els in that 4-hole playoff.
And now we see so many players using that shot from just off the green. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Starting to really play well, -5. Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round. Count that. That's birdie. Now to the par 3 fifth. Frank, what are you trying to do here?
Really, anything on this green is going to give you a birdie putt. So allow for the bounce and roll. Just avoid those 3 bunkers on the left and that short one right.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. What a display of shot making this has been, Frank.
Oh, that incredible approach shot there. The easiest of birdies coming up.
getting set now over the putt. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Nudge this one home, finish it up. Has the birdie and moves to 3 under par. Well, Frank, typically when you step up to a par 5, you're thinking birdie, maybe even eagle. But this is 601 yards, a behemoth. It's long, and you can get punished for a mistake here, can't you?
It used to be the longest par 5 on the Open Championship rotor. But remember, there's humps and hollows that can always be used in your advantage. To your advantage. If you aim it down the right side, the ball normally kicks back towards the middle of the fairway. So that's the side to be aiming on.
Wow, Frank, look at that one run out. Just blistered that tee shot.
Well, that has to be 325 if it's an inch.
Frankie's cranking it and banking it. Giant drives, a boatload of birdies. What a round.
Yeah, these are the days you just dream for. We know golf's not that easy, but on a day like today, savor it and just keep going. Keep doing it.
Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5, his second shot. Now from a good position in the fairway, his second shot. He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time. Setting up for the approach, this player in total command.
Yeah, it's beautiful. The decision-making, club selections being spot on, but the execution, the swing, is really what I'm admiring right now.
Well, Frank, the wind is really starting to pick up.
You've got to fixate on the direction now. If you get the direction wrong and or mistime one of those gusts, all sorts of problems.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Frank, mistake-free golf. You hope you can keep it together. Possibility of a very special round here.
Yeah, the only real thing to worry about is not to get too far ahead of yourself. At the moment, the swing looks tremendous. And just keep the round ticking over, one hole at a time. I know it sounds like a cliche, but right now, he's exactly where he wants to be.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. You have to like that, or under. So they'll tap in. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Moving inland now, Frank, the par 4 7th hole. Do you even think about carrying those bunkers on the right?
Not really, Rich. You're trying to work that ball off the left side, because if you get caught up on the hills there on the right, it's gone for a little extra. Can a ball explode?
That is, really big.
Whoa, that is long. That's an absolute beauty.
Slight waggle, relaxed arms, ready to go. Should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. That's well played. Now a good look at birdie. Nice position, short grass, second shot. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. He got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
Clean this up with a tap. Now 8 under on the day. This for par. Four under on the day. Now the 8th hole, and if the wind permits, you can take some extra club, sort of get it up in the air and land it softly on the green. I guess the last thing you want is to come in hot and roll it off this postage stamp green.
Well, you really don't want that ball going right either. Those 2 bunkers down the right side they're the deepest ones, and they must be avoided.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Well, this is going to be an interesting day. The wind is howling, or as they would say in Scotland, just a wee breeze.
He's safely on deck.
And getting ready for the putt. You may have lost track at home, but we're keeping count, and that is 9 under for the day. Now at 5 under for the round. Ready to go here at the 9th at Royal Troon Golf Club. 423 yards. What are you looking to do with this one, Frank?
Well, it's another one that's a dogleg left. It's called the Monk, actually, because it faces the village of Monktown. One bunker on the left, 285 yards to carry that, but it's not that you're trying to carry it, it's just trying to cut the ball off that.
That is massive off the tee.
Meters, yards, I don't care how you measure that. That's got to be what? 300 meters, 325 yards, something like that. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. And into the thicker stuff.
Let's see if he can bludgeon this one out.
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way.
Frank did the prudent thing there, didn't he?
Yeah, in the end, really, you could have turned that into a disaster instead. I'd see a good chance, really, to perhaps get away with par.
And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. Frank, you like his chances to walk away with a par here?
Well, with a good shot, Rich, yeah, that's certainly on the cards in that. And you think you just write a par down at the end of the hole, don't tell anyone about it. It certainly won't affect the scorecard at the end of the day. So that's the goal right here. It's at sneaky distance.
Really has a feel on these greens. That is another birdie. This is impressive.
Just a couple of feet.
Well, just playing a nice round of golf. Has that one for par, and now at 5 under par.
Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Just amazing what they're able to do with that golf swing. Hit it so far at that size. Not overly big, but man, can really move it a long ways. In the fairway here at the 10th, nice way to start off the back nine. Frank, straight uphill with this approach shot, what do you have to factor in terms of club selection and setup over the ball?
Well, you're going to have to take at least an extra club to make up for that added elevation. And also it's tougher to get onto that front foot.
This is a good-looking shot. Early part of this back nine and a good approach shot. Now we'll have this for birdie. Second shot, good look at the green. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Came to the putt excited to make birdie. Now, settle for par.
Yeah, a little change in the attitude right now. When you've let one go, you've got to really knuckle down there and make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important this one goes in.
Has it for par, stays at -5. So a tester from 4 feet. Well, the great hits just keep coming. Moves to -11 on the deck.
Frank, please tell me that I'm not supposed to aim at the gorse on the left side here at 11.
Oh, yes, you do, Rich, but you better keep that ball in the air, and it better stay in the air for a long time. That's the line to the fairway. This is a long par 4.
He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time.
There's always the advantage of hitting it further than most, Rich, and straighter than most. When you put the two together, it's just straight up a head start.
Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Regarded as a very accurate player, that shot says it all. Yeah, about 145 yards left here. From about 8 feet. Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knock it in for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it is going to hurt the cause.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Impressive. Once again, that's a par, remaining at 5 under. Back here on the bonny shores of Scotland at Royal Troon Golf Club with just a wee breeze, as they say over here, Frank. On the tee at the 12th.
Yeah, hole that bends to the right, gorse right and left. There's a bit of a mound and rough down the right side. That has to be avoided.
Well, this one's sweet, Frank.
Super.
Well, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Setting up for an approach shot here.
This is not heading in the right direction.
It looks like it's going to be in the rough. Not enough on that one.
Yeah, it just seemed to baby it.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Early part of this second nine with good approach shot. Now, pretty good chance for birdie.
Remember, out of the rough. Expect the ball to jump forward a little bit.
Settles in over the putt. Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting. Oh, how did that miss?
Are you kidding me? I mean, that one was dead center. That really hurts, Frank, missing the bogey putt.
Yeah, now time to get the handkerchief. Double bogey coming up. You know they say you have to keep a level head?
Must you?
Well, what do you do when it's about to fall off?
Needs this for par. Did the job right there. Frank, on paper, 13 seems pretty straightforward, but it's not that simple, is it?
No, very stringent tee shot. Gorse right and left, plus a little sort of mound with some rough on down the right side. So really you've got to hit the ball down, not just the fairway, but the left side of the fairway. Oh, he is winding this one up. Does he have the power though?
Well, not this time. That one's in the rough. Might be a tough shot coming up. Now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. With that ball sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Good-looking shot right here. So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. Let's see if he does it here.
And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green.
Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. That looked like a miss hit, Frank.
The lie was okay. It's a little surprising. Maybe wrong club.
And he's made it onto the green. And he makes it for par. So just a formality here. Building something very special at 12 under par. Frank, what kind of par 3 is the 14th here?
You can get sucked in here. Just 180 yards, which isn't considered that long. But if you look too much at the front of the green, you're going to see that's where the protection is.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. How'd you like that strike?
That was top of the tree.
Locked in on the read and the speed. Knocking down all the shots today, now at 13 under. And now he has this for the birdie.
That puts them at 4 under for the round. Frank, now at the 15th, and how hard is this par 4?
The key really is to get the ball on the fairway here. Avoid those 3 bunkers, because this is one of the flattest greens on the golf course. Get the ball on the green here. Any putt's makeable.
Really powering up.
Oh, that's fine.
Frank, that's as good as I have seen all day long.
I think we've got to blame that on the weather. That weather, the wind had to help that ball give it another 20, 30 yards. I'm loving that balance.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot. Ready for a second shot, trying to knock it on the green. This is a 13-footer.
Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. And getting ready for the putt. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Now the lone par 5 on the back nine, the 16th, and while you might be thinking birdie here, you may want to think again. What are the options off the tee, Frank?
Well, really, there's only one option, and that's keep it short of that burn, which is 280 yards. So that makes that 540 yards play that much longer.
That appeared to be a good strike right there, Frank.
Oh, good. It's just towering. Look at that hanging in the sky.
Well, that is a really good tee shot right there, Frank.
I think that tipped the 300-yard mark.
Frank, this is where a round can get away. You've just knocked it OB.
Yeah, that shot's never going to come back now. So he doesn't want to compile the error.
Now on his third shot after being penalized for going out of bounds.
Yeah, tough break really, Rich, on that last shot. It just got away from him.
How about that terrific approach shot setting up a makeable eagle putt? Frank, this is one you don't practice, but sometimes you have to do it. Time for the drop.
Yeah, it should be the easiest shot in golf. You've just paid for it.
Needs a pair of binoculars to see the hole. So a long putt there and just didn't read it quite right. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Well, Frank, he'll drop at least one shot here. That was not his best effort.
No, poor is the easiest way to put that. He knows it.
Shouldn't be a problem here. On fire right now. 7 under par. Trying to limit the damage here. This putt is for bogey. So not his best work. He'll walk away with a bogey. Final par 3 here at Royal Troon. It's the 17th. And what kind of a hole is it, Frank?
Well, this takes your best long iron shot. Normally plays back into the prevailing breeze. You miss this green on the left, it will run all the way down the hill. The bunkers might look short, but if your tee shot isn't hit properly, it'll puff up into that breeze and certainly find a pot bunker.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. Long putt here. This will require a good touch. Always two components to the long lag putt, the speed, number one, and then the read. And missed out on that second part. Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
Nothing wrong with that par putt. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Frank, how does this 18th hole here at Royal Troon stack up against some of the other finishing holes in major championship golf?
Rich, it's a stout par 4, 464 yards, so it's sort of in the ilk of a Muirfield or Royal St. George's finishing hole. They've had some great 18th holes in Open Championships. This is actually called Craig End. It's the name of the old farm that was demolished at the turn of the century. So the 18th hole, it's certainly grown up and it's flourished to more than a farm.
Frank, this is a way to make golf easy when you can hit it that deep.
Oh, I'm going to say, I know that first number's a 3. I'm guessing the second one's a 2. Let's call it 320. He's gone for a little extra.
Gave that the full treatment. Get up.
Long and straight.
That's how you do it. Frank, obviously here at 18, you do not want to be long.
Yeah, err on the back of the screen because it might just be out of bounds. Should be safely on deck.
He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. Second shot, good look at the green.
This one just requires a little bit of focus.
Now 8 under on the day.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. He has this attempt for par. Good work right there. He'll settle for par. Really good round out there today. What's the mindset, Frank, to keep it going?
First thing, really, Rich, just try and keep the same composure for tomorrow's round. Get some rest. We know that. Shouldn't really have to hit the range. Swings in good position. Just keep it easy and visualize how tomorrow's going to pan out.